All 33 cars will get just the one qualifying attempt. You get a wobble, a bobble on one of your laps, it's done. No redos. 30th to 33rd locked in. Then the top 12 fight to advance to the Firestone Fast Six, and then we run for pole. Maintains that top speed of 239 into 3.
And regen a little bit of power into 3, using it now through 4. This speed should most certainly go up from the lap 3.
Sir Scott Dixon over the line, and this will be our benchmark. It's a 231.4 average. Absolutely fascinating. 2 full deploys of the hybrid around just his first lap. And it's a 232.2 for his first lap around here. That is the fastest first lap that we've seen so far today. With just 2 corners to go. Can he hang on and translate that brilliant first lap pace into ultimate full lap pace?
Little high of the apex in turn 3, but he was just, did you see him lift?
Just a tiny little bit. Had to breathe it coming off at turn 3.
Over the line for Rinus VK.
Checkered flag.
And it's enough to take him to the top of the pile. 231.5, the average for Rinus VK.
Deploy in 1.
231.2, massive drop off over the first 3.
Hey, turn 1 at the exit looking lively. There goes the deployment of the hybrid onto the back straightaway. How much speed can he find now? He still shows ahead of VK on the ghost car. Turn 3, the most difficult one for McLaughlin.
40% deployment left. A little squirt to bring him home. McLaughlin through 4. 231.5. The average to beat. McLaughlin
Nice job, everyone.
goes to the top at 231.623, and it's Penske to the 4. He's dialed in.
There's the wiggle off of turn 2. That's that COP working against him. That almost got away from Rosenqvist.
And yet not even a hint of a lift on the throttle. Maximum commitment from Felix Rosenqvist.
He is looking dad strong as he finishes lap 3, 232.4, a great average. But James, turn 2, which also almost caught him, is coming up.
It's coming up, and he's still got a full pack of hybrid to deploy. So this last lap, guys, could be even quicker still.
Deploy.
There you go. He got the reminder because you didn't want to lose that free lap time. Deploying all the way down to turn 3, 240 miles an hour as he turns into turn 3.
What a run from Felix Rosenqvist. 34 years of age, from Värnamo, Sweden. This could be, by far, the fastest run of the day so far.
Go, Daddy, go.
Red one.
And it is by a monster.
Really good.
Almost 1 mile an hour. Rosenqvist at 232.599. Sensational. This is really impressive because while it's not necessarily the headline fastest 1 lap times that we've seen so far today, that consistency over 3 laps has him trending into 2nd place at the moment. If he can maintain this pace, what a run from Connor Daly.
And he will have done it, James, on straight-up driving and cockpit adjustments. So, great point, Will. Consistent.
Coming to the checker.
And it didn't come easy. He earned this one.
Fought the car, drove the track, P2. Big final lap, could move him into the top 6. Pato Award, a fan favorite here at Indianapolis. Where does this place him? It's good enough for 6th. 231.248, the 4-lap average, the best from McLaren that we've seen today. That looks under control.
Yeah, it does.
Really nice run from David Malukas. What's the lap 1 time? 232.0. It's not as fast as Rosenqvist, but it is rapid. Now can he hold the consistency?
Checkered flag. Great execution, man. Nice work.
Over the yard of bricks. And Malukas goes 2nd. More importantly, the fastest Penske of the day. What a run. Lap 1, 232.1. That's where he wants to be. That's the wheelhouse. Rossi looking very fast, very confident, just now has to maintain the consistency.
Oh,
wiggle.
that thing's starting to walk around a little bit. That broke a little earlier than Rosenquist did. A good save from Rossi, but he's going to need a big adjustment right now to settle down this race car.
Rossi right now still tracking to be right near the top.
Hits the button. Drains everything out of the hybrid. Through 4 to the yard of bricks. Where does this place Rossi?
Checkered flag.
It's good enough for 6th.
Pace starting to fall off now. Lap 3, 230.9. That average at 231.4, still ahead of his much more experienced and very impressive Indy teammate, Santino Ferrucci. But AJ Foyt Racing has come to fight as Ferrucci watches on. The Brazilian rookie doing a great job. 1 corner to go.
Great relationship between these two, and now Collette pushes the hybrid button, deploys everything through 4, over the line. Kaio Collette, does he make it into the top 12? He does, in 7th. What a final lap, what a run from the rookie. Needs a massive final lap, does Alex Palou. 231.142. That's dropping down to around 11th place.
He's got the full pack to deploy. He's doing that now. Hopefully this is one of those runs where you see that 4th lap jump up. If you're Alex Palou, that's what you're looking for right now. Able to just jump ahead of Sato. Still
Ahead.
2 corners to go.
This will be close.
But only just. Keeps some hybrid. Just the last little bit. Through the final corner. Over the yard of bricks. Does Alex Palou progress to the 12?
Checker flag.
He's in. But just, only just, in 11th place.
Takuma Sato bumped out by 1/100th of a mile an hour.
He hits 239 miles an hour with the hybrid going into turn 3, a jump of about 2 miles an hour thanks to the hybrid.
Very few drivers went faster than 239 on the run into turn 3 earlier in the day. Over the line for Kiffin Simpson. This will be the benchmark average for the 4 laps, 230.883 miles an hour. He did find time on that last lap, and that is our benchmark from Kiffin Simpson.
Solid around there, bud.
7/10 of a mile an hour drop off between lap 1 and lap 3. Can he improve on that final lap, or does it continue to drop?
Such intelligent use of his tools. Over the line for Alex Palou. What is it? It's a 231.665. Alex Palou goes top, and that is going to take some beating.
Recharging the pack through 3 so that he can have a nice full deployment here, coming off of 4 to the line.
Huge boost out of 4. Great run to the line. Santino Ferrucci looking to take it to Alex Palou.
Checker flag.
It's 2nd place for Ferrucci, a 231.098 average. If he can find time on this 4th lap, he could find himself up behind only Alex Palou. This last lap then, this last corner as he turns it into 4, absolutely critical. 40% of the hybrid left. Will he use it? Should use it? Doesn't use it.
Checkered flag.
Over the line for Alex Rossi. And it's good enough only for 4th. 4 laps, 10 miles for Scott McLaughlin. He has a rocket ship underneath him. What time can he put up? It looks beautifully under control. A phenomenal first 2 corners.
Watch the speed climb down the back straightaway. We saw Palou with the 240. How about Scott McLaughlin?
242!
242!
The crowd love that. What time will that put up for McLaughlin for his first lap? 2:42 into turn 3. The time over the line, over the yard of bricks for lap 1 for Scotty Mack is only a 2:31.8.
It's high in turn 3 with that tailwind. That also will cost him as the car is going to scrub off that white line.
Is it enough to make it through into the Firestone Fast Six for Scott McLaughlin across the yard of bricks? And it is enough.
Barely.
Just. Daly through 3.
He's closing.
In the short chute.
He's closing.
Through 4. He is closing. There's going to be inches in it. Can Daly make it through? Can he get into the Firestone Fast Six? The crowd roars him home. And over the line. He's 6th. He's in.
Unbelievable.
Deploying the hybrid. The final push to the line for David Malukas. Where will this place him?
Great run.
It is in the 6th, and it's second.
P2, about a 10th and a half behind below.
And you can see him now comfortably ahead of Kiffin Simpson.
High, but very close to target.
And right now, that's all that matters for Felix Rosenqvist. He doesn't have to beat Palou, but that first lap of a 2:32.3. That is the fastest first lap we've seen in this top 12 shootout.
Still got it.
The consistency matched the pace. Does he have it? It's 2:32.1. Oh my goodness. He is in inspired form today.
The Swedish fans in the stands love what they are seeing here. Felix Rosenqvist, a lap and a half away.
That thing looks nervous, though, off turn 2.
You'll rarely see 8 laps completed more phenomenally than this. Rosenqvist over the line. 2:32 again.
Good job, red one.
That's an average. Rossi using all of his hybrid deployment. Out of turn 4, over the line. 2:32.5. That is an unreal marker.
And that is a huge jump from the pace that Rossi had in the top 12 shootout. They have really gone for it here at ECR. Looking, just dancing the back of that race car off of turn 3. The wind not favorable for that corner. Rossi off 4.
Good run. Good run.
Checker flag, great job.
And this will be the benchmark. 2:31.6. It's a 2:31.9 average. Mexico's wait for a pole sitter at the Indianapolis 500 will have to wait. But will they have a race winner this time next week? 2:30.5, a really nice run from those last 3 laps. Alexander Rossi maintains P1.
Wide open. Whiskey, Foxtrot, Oscar coming off of turn 4. Foot to the pedal, foot to the floor for Santino Ferrucci.
Across the yard of bricks, Santino Ferrucci slots into second with a 2:30.846.
If they can stay ahead here, it guarantees a front row, but it's going to be close. Full hybrid deployment for Malukas. He does a full regen as well. Going to do a double deployment on this final lap.
1 corner to go for David Malukas. Tips it into turn 4. Starts to deploy the hybrid on the run down to the yard of bricks. Will it be pole for now for Malukas? Can he depose Rossi? No, he can't.
Well, Palou saw 234 miles an hour going into turn 1, and going into turn 3, it's 241.
Fastest trap speed of the Fast Six so far. The number 10 absolutely flying. The 29-year-old from Barcelona is fractionally ahead of Rossi so far. One lap down.
Over the line, what he has, and what he has is a 2:32.8.
2 more laps.
He may be one of the greatest we've ever seen in this championship. His second lap is another 2:32. The crowd love it. Rossi can only watch on.
Nails the apex in turn 3. Everything looking as strong as it did on the first lap.
Will this be his second Indianapolis 500 pole? Alex Palou crosses the yard of bricks. It's a 2:31.9 to the top on a 2:32.248 average. Just a 2:39 into turn 3 when we say only 239 miles an hour. It's an astonishing figure, and that first lap is his slowest first lap of the day, a 2:31.7.
Deployment down the back straight, doing everything he can to try to claw back some speed. 2:39 is what he tops out at, turning in flat out to turn 3.
It was always going to take something special to beat Felix Rosenqvist on a day when he has looked unstoppable. But the man to top him is Alex Palou. It's a second Indy 500 pole for the 4-time champion. The first defending Indy 500 champion to win the pole the next season since Helio Castroneves back in 2010. Alex Palou, what a job.